you'll have to decide ahead of time what you want to be played, what you don't, because you can't control it. Now you can mute everything, label everything.
Makes sense? So what we hear in our ears, we have click track, okay? And we have something that it's called guide, which basically means it's this. Let's see if I routed it correctly. So
Go left. Go left.
Channel left.
Play better.
Heavy metal pose.
Double tap.
6.
Oh,
Jesus
Christ.
6.
Wait, no, so I need to...
Like cues where to...
Yeah.
So basically, this is a drum rack. In Ableton, you have a drum rack, which is a sampler, and you can just take sound and drag them and drop. Right? So what I did, I'll try to. Can we turn the volume a little bit lower?
Down.
Yeah. So you have like
bass,
Jesus.
Fuck!
Yeah, take it.
strings,
You're gonna kill me.
Not up, down.
Take it down a lot.
That's a lot.
strings.
I don't know. Okay.
Is that the master again?
Yeah, is that the master?
Yes, the main.
It's at 0.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's the fail.
Let us bypass.
Comes only from this monitor.
Strings,
Okay.
Thank you.
It's gonna haunt me. So basically, what I did.
break, build up, cool down, crescendo,
I've made a text-to-speech, cut it, and put it on MIDI notes. So whenever I want to alert the players before a part, then I can do that with MIDI. Maybe I'll show you later on a full project that is already done because this is under maintenance. But basically, this is what's happening in there. This is with the song. Right?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so the music is super loud, but you hear.
main riff,
Okay, so this is happening before.
main riff,
And the click is super slow. This is the click. Okay, so basically we don't have any accents at all, unless it changes. Okay? I mean, we just get pulse quarter notes. Okay. Actually, this song is a good example because you remember the Kamavaldani bong, gong, 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 gong. So Matthias says, yeah, I'm feeling it all the time while playing, like feeling the pulse the whole way. But this is the only part I couldn't hold my pulse because of Yogev, because he's playing the backbeat. Let's do this part with the click outside.
Whatever. Sure.
So you guys can hear what we're hearing. Hopefully.
Sure.
I don't need this for now. 5, 6, and
Is it out?
yeah. Okay. So from the first Kamal Vardani.
Sure, I'm gonna play super soft.
It's even worse with the click.
What?
It's even worse with the click.
Yeah. So we let it play like like groups of 5, right?
3.
Oh yeah. So when we play the first note of the cycle, we started from the downbeat because Yogev is playing a backbeat. I cannot hear. I mean, it sounds like the click is wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's and like it's possible to have the click do this and be playing like, but it's like why?
Yeah,
There's no real like we can probably do it if we
Yeah,
practice,
but it
I don't,
doesn't
I
make
just don't see the
musical
reason.
sense.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's
So I
hard
just-
as it is.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
What?
It's hard as it is.
And it's just not necessary.
Yeah.
So there's maybe one or two spots that just
Yeah.
the groove doesn't really align with the click nicely. We just change it.
Yeah.
Like the click to make it not like there's no reason to make it harder to play live.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
it's like not what to prove something. That's not the point.
you're not trying to impress anyone. Even if you did, you guys don't hear the click.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You don't appreciate us.
Exactly.
Like my mom.
Well,
I'm sorry, I went to.
no one can
Too personal,
appreciate you
sorry.
that much as your mother. So
Sorry.
no worries there.
She's still trying to force me to learn a natural degree. Yeah.
Do you play every show with click?
98% of the gigs that I do.
98%, really?
Yeah, I think I have. I mean, from like professionally, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
talking about like productions. Yeah, there's one artist who I musically produce, who's like one of the biggest artists in Israel, and we play completely live. No click tracks, no tracks, no nothing.
Also, the band from the
Oh,
first,
yeah, yeah, but
the
it's
first
not-
time we played.
Like, but it's not really it's not a professional.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because
So
I never play with click track.
But you play like jazz and like Latin American
Orchestra,
stuff, right?
everything.
Yeah, but that's something else.
Yeah.
That's completely
Metal
different.
also, I don't know.
That's what?
Metal also.
Metal, a lot of it just has, but just because it has tracks.
yeah.
Once you have tracks, you just
I mean,
have
Iron Maiden does not use tracks and they don't use click, and it shows. Not that it's not that there's anything wrong with it, yeah, but
tracks. So
but,
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't need click if you don't have
Probably
tracks.
we use tracks and
What?
we use a bass in the background because we didn't
Exactly.
have a bassist at one point.
So you have to have click.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Periphery.
Yeah, no
Just,
bass.
it's just a word that I like to say. But it's also relevant to this situation. Do I really need to use the mic?
I think so.
You can say yes, but I won't be happy with it. Okay, fine. Won't be happy with it. So yeah, I mean, using tracks and playing to a click track is mandatory. I
You,
mean,
you need to know how to do it. You
Yeah.
have to know how to do it.
and because live playing today in 2025 is a lot closer to studio playing, because you're playing with in-ears, you're playing to a click track, and most shows are being recorded. So you're gonna be under the microscope the whole time, because they can even if the singer or the producer or the musical director does not hear it live, he'll go back home and he'll see your tracks. Trust me, I've done this.
Yeah.
It's not nice. That's like looking in the mirror, okay? And you're ugly. Yeah.
So if the artist that you're playing with wants to do a cover, is that artist going to record their own cover and have that as the track, or are they going to play along to the original? Or would they not just not use
Just
a click?
switch it
That,
off.
that's a good idea, and I'm gonna give you a good example.
The thing is, I mean, obviously, the things that you trigger on tracks is things that don't exist on stage.
Right.
Hopefully, like, you know, obviously some bands, everything is 100% playback. You see people play, there's no cables in any guitar, there's like nothing going on. So it's like, obviously, but most of the times, the things that you will trigger are things that don't exist, that we just can't produce. So if you're playing a cover, if it's a trio, and you're playing a cover that is also a trio setting, if you don't need to trigger anything, you won't. But if if it's just me and him playing with a guitar player and we want to have percussion, something that we don't have here, then you'll add it and you'll use a track and whatever, something like that.
Yeah, basically, you want to use tracks to add things that you don't have on stage. Unfortunately, like I said before, today you'll have tracks that have everything that exists on stage, off stage, doubling. I mean, it's just a war of decibels, basically.
Yeah,
And
live
it's-
shows now are very, very not live.
Yeah. But
And visuals too.
what?
Visuals.
Visuals. Oh, that's a good thing, though.
And lighting,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
in this project that I'm gonna play you in a second, I have something that's called time code. It's an audio track. It's binary or something like that, and I send it to the lighting engineer, so he can record automations, and then once I press play, like everything happens on its own. So you can have cues, you can have like stuff happening. It's also video art. I'll show you everything. We didn't plug it into the TVs, but we don't have to. So this is, since we're in Sweden, this is an ABBA tribute show I produced. And what you hear right now is all the tracks that happens on stage. And on stage we have 2 guitars, keyboard player, bass, drums, 2 singers. Okay, but ABBA, if you're familiar with their music, they were super produced. I mean, I don't know if you don't have to love them, but they knew what they were doing. I mean, both songwriting, producing, performing. I mean, performing in the studio. In the live, there are almost no live recordings of them because they couldn't handle it because there were so many layers of sound. You just can't do that like without an orchestra or a choir or stuff like that. There is one live album on Spotify and it sounds like they did a mountain of coke a second before they went on stage. Everything is like 200 BPM up. It's great, I love it. I tried to win for this sound, but they didn't approve my budget for the coke. For each show, I get it.
So, for example,
So I say thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the joy they bring in. Who can live without it? I'm asking in honesty. What would life be without a song? Oh yes, what are we? So I say thank you for the music.
Vocals, but that's too much for us. So we want the whole tambourine.
And someone will play whatever happens between.
so this is one example when you have like an orchestra, okay, in the tracks. Another one would be, for example,
Money, money. To do some doubling of sound timpani. Okay? Now there's the break. In the original, there's this thing. So it's not that we couldn't do this without the broken glass, but it feels super fine when you get when you get the feeling of like. In a tribute show, when you get the feeling of a live album, like an album playing live, okay? If I'm playing live with original material, I don't want it to sound like the album. That's not why people are coming to the show. But if people want to listen to ABBA and they can't go see the 3D show, okay? Then we want to give them the closest, nearest experience they can have in this day and age to what they know and grew up on. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to hear like another example or?
Where's the
No, okay, got it. He's like, no more pop songs. I saw you. You can't deny that. I mean, you can't deny it, but I saw you. Did you though? No, I'm just joking. Yeah.
No, but basically, if most bands, especially bigger bands, do this, then the whole gig has been scripted. And you can't just say, okay, well, let's play a AC/DC cover. Do anybody know? You have to have it on, or just switch off the click track.
Yeah.
Do people do that, or,
Yeah,
or
I
is
mean,
everything
you could
scripted?
do that.
It varies. There's some shows that are airtight, like they tell you we're on at 7, we're off by 8:30, because once you press play, it's an hour and a half. We're not doing
It's a
anything.
product.
Yeah, it's just like packaged, nothing.
Is that the standard nowadays for
It depends on the
bigger
genre.
bands?
Pop and stuff like that. Metal for sure.
Yeah.
Happens all the time. Then there's the other extreme. Whatever, everything acoustic, no tracks. You can do whatever you want. Then there's some people that do it in the middle. That use Ableton as well, where you can loop sections and then you can cue out. You can just like play whatever. We're playing a song. There's a bass solo. It's open. Like there's one bar on loop. I'm gonna play the loop forever. He plays the solo to whatever he wants, and then he cues out and he presses for the next thing.
Okay.
So that's like a way to do it.
So you can build in spontaneity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, to an extent, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is why Ableton is really good for this because it's very limber. You can do a lot of stuff with it on the fly. Okay. Yeah.
Is it stable? Do you experience any problems?
Yes.
Yes, it's stable.
Very stable.
No. Yes, I've experienced tons of problems. That's working with tracks. You can't get away of it. I mean, it's gonna crash eventually.
Okay.
Yeah.
We use Pro Tools and it happened like a few times.
Yeah. Well,
Very
Pro Tools
fucked
is
up
shit.
situation.
Sorry. You can't compare Pro Tools to anything else. I mean,
It's
Pro
okay.
Tools crashes more than Windows 95 on a computer from 1991.
I guess we will change that.
Yeah.
Most of the time, everything works. That's what they
Yeah,
most of the time everything works. Every once in a while, something crashes, or the band goes, something happens and someone doesn't hear click, someone who's singing the lead or something, and they're just like pushing away from the click. Sometimes a lot of shows that I did, other players just don't want to hear click. People hate hearing click. I'm fine with hearing click, and I have to, but sometimes people just count me in if you need. So I'll be the only one with click. So let's say there's a section without drums, I'm gonna count. But if someone doesn't hear hi-hat word or something, suddenly they slow down or whatever, I can make the count really obvious. Or if it's like too late to save it, the track's off and you just continue playing the song without tracks.
I have many parts where I play alone with the guitar, so I have to have the click, because otherwise the drummer has to hold me like for very long parts.
Yeah, which is,
This
I mean,
is what
it's ugly to do this.
Yeah, it's very
But it's
ugly.
not, yeah, but the flip side is, vocalists a lot of the time, they don't want to hear click, which I get. So you need to find some balance.
So I found a way to go around it because vocalists are the main problems, and you, right now. I mean, no, because
Yeah, when I
you
play
have
parts
to.
alone, I can.
Yeah, exactly. So what I do, I'll reroute whenever the drums are going out. I'll reroute. That's a tough one for me. I'll reroute the click. Let's say for you, okay, like let's say you have like a 16 bar measure, where you play alone. Then I'll do an automation that you just those 16 bars you'll hear the click, and then once the drummer comes back in, the click goes back to the original routing. So it doesn't have to hold you, and you don't have to hear click during the whole
drums are
time.
playing. Another version is
I like it. I don't mind it at all. But
no, a lot of people do though.
Yeah. No, but I do that with
the
singers, for
yeah,
example.
the singers are-
I had one or two gigs where I had electronic pad that sends the band. Only the band hears the pad. It sends like a shaker sound. Every time I'm playing, everyone just listens to me. If I'm not playing, I just keep time on this, and they don't hear annoying click. They hear like a
yeah.
like a shaker. So it's a little bit softer.
That's a
And
good
sometimes
idea.
instead of a click track, you can hear like a tambourine that is like way more pleasant. So there's ways to like.
Work around that.
Don't you, when you're playing it now, don't you each have your own submix of?
Right now, no.
Right now,
If
no.
If you took it live, wouldn't you create a setup where you would have?
Probably.
So you could also create each your own clicks if you wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, you can, but then you start getting into issues of like,
Yeah.
for each click you have to have another line and another input and another. So it's, but you can.
Yeah. When you play live, it's not every mixer has that. It's kind of small, but you can see. So there are a lot of apps.
Okay.
Yeah, there's mixers. Most mixers now have like a Bluetooth setting.
Yeah.
You just open it on your phone and you do your own.
And so I can do my own panning, my own mixing, my own groupings. I can do like a light EQ and stuff like that. So that's super. Both. It helps us save time, because instead of like every time waiting for the sound engineer to free himself to do your stuff, and all the rest of the band needs to wait, and then you have to describe to him. Oh, yeah, the guitar is too loud. No, now it's too low. No, now it's high again. No, fuck that shit. So you just go, no, not that, and you can just mix your own stuff, because no one hears what you're hearing, because you have your own unique ears, and everyone has like a different set of in-ears. Okay, so mine's molded, so it goes deeper, and it gives this generic sure in-ears. Okay, and we have different kind of drivers and stuff like that. Okay, so the best thing for ourselves is for us to do our own mixes. Cool?
Let's go.
Anyone has? Yeah.
Is it true that bass players never change their strings?
Thank you, good night!
Snake bite the bill. It depends on the style. I mean, in metal, you've got to change strings. If you play literally anything else other than metal or like super slappy thing, you don't have to. I'll change my strings once every 7 months or so. I do use Elixir strings because they're the only ones that can maintain everything, like all the hours that I put them into. For this record, I changed the strings like 2 days before the recording, because it has to be like super punchy and super clarity, and all the tapping, all the thumping, all this shit. It has to come out, and this is the first step. And yeah, compressor, distortions, and everything. But this is where it starts. Okay.
You always use log rods or?
I use flats only on my precision bass
Oh.
because I hate myself. That's why I have a precision bass. Yeah.
And your recording gear besides the bass, your interfaces and that kind of stuff.
Back home,
What you use?
it's like a shitty Scarlett 4i4, I think, or something like that. But honestly, now that I just got the latest piece of shit from Daradas, it has like 2 DIs and it has like a lot of routings options, and I can use it as a audio device. So I think I'm just
whatever
gonna
works.
Yeah. I mean, but recording bass and guitar for that matter, this day and age, easiest thing ever. You don't have to have the space. Don't have like
You don't need anything DI there.
and it sounds amazing.
If you send like a dry and a wet,
Yeah, this is what I did on this project as well. I sent wet signal, like all
with
distortions
your
and
effects and
everything. And
everything,
DI, so
right.
if Matthias thinks, oh no, here I want less distortion, I want this kind of distortion, whatever, then he can do whatever he needs to do.
Yeah.
Cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else? We can play one last thing and yeah.
What are the 2 worst sounding languages in the world, since you said this Hebrew is the third?
You won't get it out of me because it might upset some people here.
We're all friends. I swear it's not French.
Listen,
look at the time.
I've studied French for 7 years and I don't know a word, which just goes to show you that when you really don't want to do something and you put your mind and heart into it, you won't know it. Yeah.
Have you had like gigs that really sucked or that went wrong? And how did you recover from that? Apart from getting fired from the gigs?
Besides developing this sense of humor that you have.
PTSD response, yeah.
So it's funny you ask this because I was witness to Yogev's worst gig ever.
What are we talking about? Oh my god, what are we talking about? Holy shit, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Now you have to understand.
It's a recording session, not a gig.
Yeah, I've known him since we were 20 or something like that. That's 17 years now. I've never seen him getting mad, nearly getting into something close to mad. On this day, man, that was a feast for me. I was laughing. It was horrible for me as well. Yeah, but I could appreciate in real time the shit we were into. So I was just laughing all the way. I mean, if you want to
I'll tell you later. But it was really, really bad on every possible.
I loved it.
Every possible.
I loved it.
But again, it's not, when you say shitty, it's not like shitty because of, for what reasons? Like, we had shitty shows because you get to the venue and it's like, fuck, none of the backline that we wanted is here. Because of whatever. Then you have shows where, like, power fouls out. Then you have shows that, you just don't play well. So there's a bunch of versions of shitty gigs. And you, like, there's
What
just
about
different...
the music sucks?
Huh?
What about the music sucks?
Music sucks, ahead of time.
I gotta say that the music might suck, but if the players are good, you'll enjoy that. I mean, you'll learn to enjoy that because I played a bunch of stuff that maybe wasn't my cup of tea, or maybe I don't know. It was really just bad music, just like whatever. But if the band is good, you'll manage through anything because you have something to focus on. That's the most important part. If you wanna work in this industry, you gotta know how to find the
silver lining.
Yeah, the silver lining of the situation. I mean, okay, so the music sucks, but the bass and drums are super locked in. Okay, so, or I really enjoy listening to the guitar player, or the keyboard player plays beautiful voicings and harmony. There's always something. Well, almost always. Sometimes it does completely suck.
But also remember that if you're playing and you hate the music and you're doing a bad job, someone from the audience is like, fuck, that drummer sucks. They don't care why. Oh, he probably doesn't like the music. He's probably good. No one cares about that. Like, that's not a thing. You're just like, he's just not that good, and that's it. So if you hate it, you can hate
Get
it
over
everyone.
it.
You're gonna be
Yeah, fake it.
completely. Yeah, because it's not. I mean, you're not
Don't
gonna.
go to the job.
Right? Yeah. That's partly that's part of the thing about being a sideman is that you will be in those situations.
Of course.
Yeah, you'll be in the situation where you prepared everything. You come to the gig, everything. You like the music, but everyone else is not prepared, and everything sounds like shit because of everyone else, not because of you. But you're like, okay, I'm gonna do my best so people know that it's if they wanna like pinpoint something, I'm gonna do my job. I'm gonna not, maybe not do that gig again, but you have to be really, and it's not easy, but like you have to be on top of that.
How do you recover from these kind of bad situations and that kind of stuff?
That depends on personality. If you ask me, it takes me a long time. I take those things really badly. He takes those things way better than I do. We had a gig, we had a recording session. Misha, God damn it. We had a recording session where I'm still not over that, I'm joking. We had a recording. This is 2017, maybe, or
something like that.
Something like that. We played with this artist. He's like a singer-songwriter, Foo Fighters style. 10 songs, fucking amazing songs. Really, really good. We did, 5 or 6 rehearsals. We go to the studio, we have one day to track bass and drums together. We go in, we set up drums, set up bass. We did like one take, go listen in the control room. It sounds like fucking $1 million. It's insane, no processing, nothing. We're super pumped.
We're good.
We're like playing one song. He gives us like comments. We fix things. We just like run song after the other. We end the day, thinking you're the fucking king of the world. It sounds insane. Faders are on 0, no processing. It sounds amazing, amazing. A few months go by. He wants to play this show live, and because we changed some things in the studio, and we didn't know which
from the demos.
Yeah, from the demos, we didn't know which takes he chose. So we're like, just send us the most updated versions, and we'll learn them. He sends us the demos, like MIDI drums and MIDI bass. And we're like, no, send us the tracks that we recorded with the takes that you chose. He sends us a message saying, these are the takes that I chose. And it's like, bro, I can tell between,
my playing.
MIDI that you wrote and drums that I...
The file is the same size.
It's the same name, it's the same file.
Yeah.
It's the same file. And it's like...
We thought it was a mistake. Like folder.
Long story short, he's being super passive aggressive and he's saying, these are the tracks that I chose. And I'm like, what is going on here? Like, this is not... I call him and he's like,
who's he saying?
What's going on? But he chose eventually to just delete everything we did and release MIDI drums and bass, where that he wrote. He didn't even let me help him fix it. He will have fills with crashes with no kick drum, for example. He would have syncopations that don't match between bass, a bunch of stuff. That's how he released it. Now, I took that super badly. I didn't speak to him ever since.
So you didn't do the gig then?
Good friend of his. He was in.
We were in a band together, and he just. I confronted him about you can say. You guys did a great job, but I decided to. But he just kept on saying these are the tracks that I chose. And I was like, why
are you lying
treat
to
me
my
like I'm
face?
stupid? Yeah, exactly. And I was like super upset about that. I called him. He's like, he doesn't even notice. That's something happened.
What? Someone threw my bass tracks? I call this Tuesday.
And I asked him like, what? How are you okay with that? He asked me like, did you get paid? He's like, yes. He's like, so what do you get? Like for me it was really hard.
You can tell who's more Jewish.
For me it was like really hard. For me it was really hard. For him, like, so it's a personality thing. Yeah. That's partially why I play way less gigs now. Because I just can't deal with those things. I don't want to deal with those things. He does it way better than I do. So it's.
Were you credited then on the...
No.
Okay.
And he released a video clip of him miming on all instruments. Which is like...
And it's as awkward as you can imagine.
Yes, yes, it's really bad. It's really, really bad. But it's like...
So what happened to the other gig that you spoke about?
The recordings that went shit. What happened?
It's a very long story.
Maybe for another day. For another day.
We can talk about that later.
It's a really good story. Just thinking about it makes me happy. Seriously, I can really in my mind's eye. It's a great story. We talked a lot. We can just call it a day. We can play one last song. If you guys have it, you can answer some more questions if you have. אני לא כזה רוצה, אבל כי נראה לי שהם צריכים את זה בשביל... So...
We won't pay you.
Okay, I'm gonna say the intro to this song. Okay, this song is one of the songs from the album that he started producing, his album that he started producing, that I recorded drums to in 2019.
And you used the MIDI?
And what? No. The whole album is recorded and it sounds amazing. If you want to hear it, you can't because someone didn't finish it yet. So, I won't mention who, but it's him. He didn't finish it yet. It's an amazing piece of music that is just. You need to help me shame him enough for him to finish this thing.
I don't think that's possible, honestly.
You got it. You got paid at least?
No!
Guys, I'm Jewish where it counts. And by count, I mean counting money.
This was 6 months before I moved back to the States. And I told him I'm moving back in July. So he's like, okay, let's start working on this now. So we worked on this for 6 months. And then studio recording, 1 day of drums, really hard stuff. I practiced a shit ton for those things. Obviously, I did everything with this guy. Yeah. He didn't pay me because. Obviously, I'm not gonna take money from this guy. But it's like,
thinks we're friends.
Sometimes the jokes write themselves.
But I finished my part. Everyone else finished their part, and that's where it stands.
To be honest, there is one song out, and it's the song I told you before. I wrote and I orchestrated for Guy Mazid, the artist we talked about. I'll put the playback when we're done. Sure. This will be our farewell music, right? This song uses the most useless technique ever. That if you do not maintain it daily, 3 hours every day, you're gonna suck at it. And I haven't played this song, I think, since the last time we played it a couple years ago. So I'm gonna suck. But I'm gonna deal with it because you guys just wanna see Whitley, right? I know he's going out. Right, Whitley, that's what we've learned. Okay, good enough for jazz. Okay. Hopefully it works. You're here, click and stop. Okay. So far, so good. Nothing like starting with the playback when you don't play. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that. And great questions. Yeah. Thank you. I'm going to put on the music that we did release so you can hear it. Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.